Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol VYST. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. This is a relatively tricky chart to talk about from a presentation standpoint because there's lots of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by perspective? Well, if you're some sort of day trader flipper and you bought right there, or maybe you bought right there, and your plan was to sell within 20 minutes after buying, well then yeah, from that point of view, the chart's looking pretty shaky. Now, if you care about the big picture of things, I get it. From the highs, the price did pull back, but from the grand scheme of it all, the price still has plenty of opportunity to build a higher low, and as long as higher lows are being built over longer periods of time, that's how long-term uptrends are constructed. I am going to be talking about things from a big picture point of view. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you probably had some sort of day trader or flipper type game plan going into the trade. And the reason why I still say that everything is completely bullish is, let me adjust this actual level of support now up to here to 0.026. And while I'm not saying this will occur, and technically speaking, the price could even go lower for this whole principle to still remain in effect. But just for example's sake, let's say the price does go down to that level of support and it behaves like it did right there. So it finds some support, goes sideways, and then starts to work its way back upwards. Now, what would you have still from the big picture point of view? Well, you'd have a big old set of lows right here. You'd have some lows right here. You'd have these lows down there, and then you'd even have other lowers that are off the screen. But this will suffice in terms of illustrating the point here. Now, if you envision each of these as stair steps, what do you have from, again, the big picture? Well, big picture wise, still very clearly have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction, and that's what you want to see. That's what truly strong moves do over time. They're going to progress forward, and again, kind of the quote-unquote progress point here at 0.026. Again, I'm well aware that if you're a day trader or flipper and you bought up there, then yes, you don't care about these stair steps, but that's why I try to offer up a warning that I would be commenting from more so a big picture point of view. So sure, today the price pulled back from its highs, but stop and think about that word, today, as in 1 day. Looking at multiple days, which is what we're doing here, you can see the price still has plenty of opportunity to build that higher low. So let's see if the bulls can get that job done or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.